Donald J. Trump here to introduce something really special. I think you're going to love it. My new Trump watches. We're doing quite a number with watches, and the quality to me is very important.
Another week, another grift. That's right, Donald Trump is now hawking watches, and you can get your hands on one for just $100,000. Now, of course, there's a more affordable option, but if you go with that one, you'll be missing out on all of this.
The Trump Victory Tourbillon. This isn't just any watch, it's one of the best watches made. It's a tourbillon watch with almost 200 grams of gold and more than 100 real diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds. I love gold, I love diamonds, we all do. Only 147 of these extraordinary watches will ever exist in the world, and owning one puts you in a very exclusive club. I have watch number one, and I'm gonna keep it. It's mine, and that's the way I wanna have it.
Now, I know what you're asking yourself, and the answer is yes. These are the only official watches offered by President Trump and includes a replica of his famous signature. Now, each of those watches, the $100,000 variety, includes a personalized thank you message inscribed on the back and a hand-signed letter from Trump, which, if we're being fair, is worth much more than $100,000. So you're really just, it's free money. But this is just the latest in a long line of schemes and scams from President Trump this cycle. The $100,000 watch is the most expensive merchandise that Trump has lent his name to during his 2024 presidential campaign. He has pitched $499 sneakers, $99 digital trading cards, even a Bible that is about $60. Trump sometimes offers to autograph the items, sending the price higher. The pace of money-making ventures has appeared to pick up in recent weeks. Last week, Trump announced he was selling a $100 silver coin with his face on it, days after he debuted a cryptocurrency business, World Liberty Financial, with the help of his sons. It's a good family business. His wife, former First Lady Melania Trump, has been promoting an upcoming book that has a $250 collector's edition available for pre-order. And while the gold and diamonds look fancy, that may not be the watch you actually receive. According to the store's frequently asked questions section, they offer the following disclaimer. The images shown are for illustration purposes only and may not be an exact representation of the product. So if you're unhappy with the watch you receive, there are no refunds. All sales are final. How many of you guys ordered?
Well, yeah. First of all, they're Swiss made. What person running for the American presidency is selling something that proudly says it's made in Switzerland, right? I mean, I know it's 100,000. I know, like, there's some people will buy them, but it's so antithetical to what we've always, done.
Of course. All right, look, first thing is, imagine if Kamala Harris did this.
Right.
It would be the most amazing, spectacular, unbelievable thing that's ever happened. Like if Kamala Harris out of nowhere was like, I've got these amazing new watches, and if you act now, I'll throw in some Ginsu knives with $100,000, but it's got my signature,
right.
Kamala Harris. So they're collector's items. We'd all say, oh my God, has she lost her goddamn mind? Right, what kind of a weirdo con man, fraud, grift thing you're running right before the election? Are you insane? And it's Trump, and everybody's like, oh yeah, that's normal. Because we all know that he's insane. And we're just going on with our lives like, oh yeah, 50-50 on this election.
Yeah.
Because guys, there's two things. Yeah, grifting, no question. He's the grift that keeps on giving. And never stops, constantly grifting, nonstop grifting. But also, it's nuts to grift like this 40 days before an election. And I think the reason he's doing it is he senses this might be the end. So he's like, and he said it too, just about a week ago. He said, if I lose, this will be it, right? And so I think he's like, okay, we got to get out all the products now. They're all giving money now before the election. This doesn't go to his campaign, it goes straight into his pocket. Why are you paying a so-called billionaire with your money, right? This doesn't go to the campaign at all. So he's like, okay, I got to cash in now. Do every scam we have. Even the watch one, someone asked, he's like, even the watch one. Okay, come on. He's like, you'll join a very exclusive club of dumbasses that paid $100,000 that are non-refundable for a watch you didn't even see. Okay, so how do you vote for this guy, guys? I mean, come on, Jesus Christ. And MAGA, if a Democrat did this, Joe Biden comes up, buy a $100,000 watch. You guys would have lost your minds. If Obama did it, you would have called them racist things. Come on, you know this. But when your guy does it, you're like, oh yeah, nailed it. But for the people who give him the $100,000, oh, hey, it's a free country, man. A fool and his money are easily parted.
Yeah.
Do we know how many he sold? Is that?
They're available for pre-order now. There will be 147 of the $100,000 watches. I don't know how many. They didn't specify that I saw of like the $800 cheaper version.
Right.
Just
if he loses, will they cut it to 145 instead of 147?
Well, he's got one, so.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Jordan, this morning you had an interesting theory about the second reason why they might be doing this.
Yeah.
So it might not just be an exclusive club of dumbasses. It might be an exclusive club of crooks. So how are they asking you to pay for this?
I mean, you could pay with traditional methods, but they're also, because Trump and his sons and the broader right, where are they going? They're going to crypto. How do you trace it? In some cases, it's impossible, or at the very least, very difficult to trace where that money's coming from. So I've seen some people theorize that with this price tag for this watch, knowing it is not worth $100,000, it's a generous gift, if you want to call it that. Some might even call it a bribe to Donald Trump. So seeing some people lay out that theory, don't know how exactly to feel about it, but that they are accepting cryptocurrency transactions should raise serious ethical flags for a lot of people.
Yeah, I know how to feel about it. That's crazy. It's nuts. If Bernie started selling $100,000 watches before an election, I'd be like, what the F is going on? And I'd be like, no way, and that doesn't make any sense, and I'm totally opposed to it, and I'm opposed to him now, because now all of a sudden I think he's running some sort of weirdo scam, right? And then you tell me, well, oh, you can't find out who's giving him $100,000 at a pop. What if they buy 20 watches? Geez, that's $2 million, right? And and this one is not legalized bribery, which is campaign contributions. That arguably is illegal bribery. He's running for president and he's saying, give me $100,000 a pop. And you know Trump, and even MAGA knows how transactional he is. So you think Trump, if somebody said, hey, I'm gonna buy 20 watches, 40 watches, be like, oh, I'm not gonna do you any favors. Nobody thinks that. There's not even a single MAGA viewer out there who's like, oh no, Trump's such a good guy. He wouldn't do the favors for the guy who bought the 40 watches. You all know, he'd be like, oh, what do you need? You need Switzerland? You need Greenland? Like, what do you need me to? So, okay, maybe I can't sell you Switzerland, although I'll pretend I can. You need Alabama, that's easy. Okay, like he's gonna sell US foreign policy, he's gonna sell US domestic policy, etc. as long as you literally bribe him by doing this. Look, there might be a bunch of idiots, but that's $100,000. It's one thing you buy when you buy the gold shoes for $500 and you scrimp and save and your 3 months, 6 months of savings to give to this guy when you can't even afford it, right? But you don't have regular folks don't have $100,000. Really rich people who want something in return have $100,000.
Oligarchs have $100,000 in crypto. I mean,
yeah. I mean, not only could it just be a random person, right, that wants it for business reasons or whatever, but it could be Kim Jong-un, right? I mean, in one of his love letters, he could say, hey, thank you for the 80 watches that I bought the other day. And Trump's like, okay, good, soul's yours.
But also, yeah, they could see that as an avenue to influence Trump in his position or his policy positions if he were reelected. Let's be honest, none of them would wear that watch outside of meeting with him. They might wear it to signal, oh, hey, look, I got this. But they would never wear it any other time because it's hideous. They're wearing a Breitling, they're wearing a Rolex, they're wearing something else. They're not gonna wear the Trump watch with his signature and thanks written on the back.
I want people to buy it, and I want then in like I look forward to the story that comes out in 3 years about how they're worthless.
Yeah.
You know, like how they've just plummeted in value. So please buy these watches.
Of course. And then Kenny Clips will break the story about how they weren't real diamonds or gold, and then Elon Musk will ban them from Twitter. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
And Trump's so worried about how Google and Facebook might be against him, and he's going to arrest them all after he gets. He's also equally upset that Elon Musk might be in favor of. Oh no, he didn't mention that part. And speaking of last random comments, you mentioned how Melania is selling her book. The other day, Trump's out on the campaign trail, and he's like, "She has a beautiful book. Everybody should go buy it." I mean, I haven't read it, and so I don't know if she said anything bad about me. If she did, then I'm going to tell you to give it back.
It's incredible.
It's incredible. Why did you just say that you didn't even read your own wife's book?
Right.
And you're not sure if she said bad things about you.
Your wife, right.
In a book she released publicly right before the election, but you're not sure. And you said it out loud.
We haven't spoken in months.
But you know what? One of my donors got her a watch. It's beautiful. And gold shoes. She's not wearing them, and I didn't read her book, but still.
The best value is the $60 Bible, actually.
Yeah.
Well, is it, or is it the worst Bible? Because you can get a Bible in any hotel for free.
To say it's a Trump Bible. No, of course, none of it's a good value. As a matter of fact, the first edition Melania signed special, that's a thing. Books have those, and $250 is right in the ballpark of what those types of books sell for. So don't buy any of them.
Yeah, well, we found the one honest person in the family, though.
Yeah.
She's around that ballpark.
Well, yeah.
And does it get any more almost gratuitously insulting to his evangelical voters than, buy this book of mine? It's called the Bible. Now you all have it, but it doesn't matter. Buy my Bible and give me money, and then I'll, maybe I'll change the money in a temple somewhere and build a golden calf and then sell that to you.
It's got Book of Mormon vibes, right? It's got to be musical, not actual.
I mean, you're not supposed to worship a golden calf, and everything he does is covered in gold
And diamonds.
And diamonds.
and diamonds. We think.